Welcome to the edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on the Bayern Farm. Oh, that was a funny one. Alright, so we got a couple things going on today. As you recall, we finished all of our silage. We have no silage left. I don't think we even have any in our bunker. Let me just check briefly. If I didn't cycle through it so quickly. No, it's this one. Do we have any silage? A little bit. Nope, that's our pigs. And that's pigs too. We have two pigs? Oh, interesting. Nope, no silage. So what we're going to do is going to take care of that. So as you recall, last episode I cut this grass right here, cut the hay using our Ford, and I got our forage harvester set up here with our Kenworth. Now in this case I'm using Courseplay with this guy, and I'm going to be doing the truck driving this time around. And the reason why we're doing this is because we do need to have a stockpile of grass for the mixing plant or the mixing station, as well as for our cows and pigs. That'll keep the productivity up. Now our cows are at 100% productivity right now, which is excellent, despite the fact that they have no water. Apparently they don't need water on this map, so I still have yet to find the place where I give them water. So as of right now, I have not given them any water, so they are finding their own means of discovering water, I suppose. We didn't pick up a windrower last time, and we probably won't for a little while yet, mainly for money reasons, because we are still a little tight on money. Now I'm not going to go sell silage every single time, just that last time we needed that silage. We need it for, we need the money, sorry, not the silage itself. We need the money for our farm, basically, to keep it progressing. Otherwise our farm would have been at a standstill, pretty much. That, or we wouldn't have had anything, we wouldn't have fertilized our fields at all, basically, so. Which is not cool. So we fertilize our fields a little bit, but not 100% yet. I haven't progressed time yet. I figured I should probably do this first, because if I progress time first and then do this, you'll have grass on grass, basically. So, all right. So 15 at level 1 seems to be. It's funny. 15% is a little bit too quick, and 14 is a little bit too slow. What I need is a 14.5% apparently, but this seems to be working well enough thus far, so we're gonna go with this. So we've done 2 rows so far. I don't have the moralistic mod stall, or else this thing would be full twice over at least by now. So we actually don't, as you can see, just based on how much hay we're actually getting here. So why is he doing a big loop like that? That's strange. All right, well. I guess I'll have to do a big loop too. Oh my goodness. Didn't want to do this. Why is he doing a big loop like that? That's weird. Oh well. Maybe because he was not set for a headland first? I'm not sure. Because that's a pretty ridiculous loop. Oh well. So we're at 57%. Based on our progress, we'll probably be able to get maybe 3 truckloads, maybe is my guess, something in that area. 3 truckloads, and then that'll give us about 150,000 liters of grass or hay, and that will give us a good head start on that for our cows and pigs. And sheep, if we had sheep, I'm sure. I guess you can buy sheep. I just have no idea where they are. I don't think they're on this farm. I think they're somewhere else. So, just need to slow down my truck there a little bit, make sure he's at the same speed. So this is a funny thing. So because I'm driving this truck as opposed to the Courseplay driving the truck, it's a lot easier to maintain where it goes and how silly it doesn't act. And the other nice thing about doing it this way, I suppose, is the fact that forage harvester goes in straight lines, whereas if I were doing it, it probably wouldn't be in straight lines. Not nearly as straight, at least. Alright, perfect. Look at this. This is good progress. This is a bit quicker than if I were harvesting, I think. Particularly when we go to actually dump this grass, it'll be a lot faster, I imagine. Because the computer is a bit slow, or Courseplay is a bit slow when it comes to doing that. Although it's precise, so it does exactly the same way every single time. Unless it decides to screw up. Alright. Now I don't think we can check our mixed rations from here. Let me just see if we can. Nope. No, it doesn't seem like we can check our mixed rations from here. That's unfortunate. That does mean that we'll have to kind of play it by ear and decide how much. Why does it seem to go so much faster? We'll have to play it by ear and see how much we have there when we're ready to harvest, basically. So I think it'll be about. That's probably the time when I figure it'll be ready to go. There we go. Let's just do a little UE here. While the tractor does a little UE. Or U-turn. Why does it do it this way? I have no idea. Alright, well, let's speed up. So we are leaving a little bit of space right here on the side. That's untouched for the time being. But in light of having straight lines and making it easier for Courseplay, this is the way I did it. Some of you may not be happy with it, but it's a field didn't have to buy, a field that produces hay, so why complain? Alright, perfect, look at that. I suppose I could Courseplay the truck as well, which would allow me to do something else, but I don't mind doing this. It's relaxing because you just kind of like, you're just chilling out, chit-chatting with people. Well, in this case, I'm talking to myself, I guess is what it really boils down to. But you guys are here. You guys will give me some feedback, I'm sure, whether you like it or not. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking about where the episodes have been, and as I mentioned in the last episode, it was just because I had lots of guests coming over, and I just couldn't get enough time by myself to make longer episodes. So that was the reason why I wasn't able to do it for a couple days. But on average, you basically get a video a day anyway, so perfect. Look at that. Let's go give our pigs some more of this because they are lacking in this, and we have a good amount now. Let's go a little slow over this hill. Oof. Couldn't imagine actually doing that with a real truck. Well, you just wouldn't. That's what it boils down to. Alright, so let's go over to the pigs. I'm sure the pigs will take all of this grass because they're greedy like that. Alright, let's just see here. Nice and slow. There we go. Where is the point where... I know it's around here somewhere. We definitely gave them grass before already. Oh my goodness. I guess I need to go a bit closer to the trough. Oh my goodness. There it is. That's strange. Alright. How much are they going to take? 7 days? 8 days? They're probably going to take all of this. Apparently you can just give them as much feed. Oh, there it goes. That's 6 days worth. 20,000 liters. Alright, whatever you say. 28,000 liters of this. That is 7 days worth. But it's weird because it actually says 17 days worth of rations, so it seems a bit odd if you ask me. Alright, let's drop this off in the grass place like so. Perfect. Alright. What else do our pigs need? Wheat, barley, sugar beets, potatoes. We can't get into sugar beets or potatoes yet. We don't have the money. Wheat and barley don't have any left. And mixed rations, because we could give them mixed rations. But I'm going to give that to our cows first, because they are going to be the money makers. Although the cool thing about pigs is the more productive they are, the more liquid manure and manure they produce. It seems that way, at least. Let's just say that. I don't know if that's a proven fact or anything, but it just seems to be the case. Excellent. This is good. This is good indeed. So what we'll try and do is I'll finish doing this, and then maybe I'll have to progress time eventually, so we can actually harvest that field, because that field's been wow, that's a big that's a bigger hill than I thought it was going to be. I couldn't imagine trying to do that with a more realistic mod installed and do it with a more realistic truck. Like, that would just be ridiculous. Lucky for us, this isn't more realistic on this particular map, so it allows us to do silly things like that. Oh man. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is what? I guess it really doesn't matter. Let me just let me just do this. I'm going to just record a course. I'm getting bored of doing that now. So I'm going to record a course and just have Courseplay guy do this. And we've got enough for one trailer full, so that should be enough for him to, well, for us to keep busy for the time being. The cows, they have enough grass. And let's just drive this straight through here. Might as well just dump that off while we're here. Perfect. And what I'll do is just drive straight. And then take a nice little turn. And the thing I want to be careful of is I want to make sure that it'll stay out of the way of other things. So what I will do is I will turn here and do it this way. So this keeps it out of the way of most things. And then I'll go like so, right in here. Perfect. Now, the problem with this is I don't think, for whatever reason, this has been a little bit odd. It's been like, this truck does not recognize. So if I do this, oh, is it going to do it? No, it doesn't recognize the JCT as a combine. So this is the same problem I had last time. I didn't recognize it as a combine. So I guess I am gonna have to do it myself. Oh well. But I will save that course. Let's just say forage V2. Yeah. The other time I had that same problem. What I had to do was basically restart the game, and after restarting the game, it worked fine. But initially, it didn't like it. I don't know why. Don't know why, indeed. Let me just do this. So let me just line this up, and I'm gonna fire this guy up. The field's actually not ready yet, but I was gonna place this guy and change the scenery a little bit, because that was getting boring just sitting there doing that. Which is why we have Courseplay and hired workers and stuff like that, so you can change what you're doing and not have to do the same thing. Just sitting there watching back and forth. I think Fadman calls it up and down the field simulator. So I can agree with that. Sometimes it feels that way, but that's why you try and mix it up, right? That's why you do some stuff like this. So I'm moving the combine over there, preparing for the harvest, and I'm gonna let that guy just sit right there for the time being. And what I will do is this, because whoa, this isn't ready yet, which is fine. But through the magic of mods, let's just speed up time here for a second. Let's progress it to the next day. Alright, 6 a.m. the next day. Let's just see where we're at. So we have 17 pigs now. And magically, our field is ready to be harvested. Almost all of it's ready to be harvested. And our pigs are adjusting as well. They're at 26 pigs. So at 26 pigs, we should... Oh, so there's the mixing message. Mixing plant 1, mixing tank full. Okay, perfect. So we can go grab the total mixed rations and give that to our cows again. So, by progressing it one day... why is half the field not ready yet? Are you guys not ready yet? No, apparently not. It takes a while for it to be ready, apparently. So let's just progress time a little bit. No, don't have any barley. Oh, it's taking its time. Come on. 34, can't afford it. Oh my goodness. Why won't it turn? Hey, $15,000. We went up in money. That means we sold some milk and we made enough money. Oh, that's good. This is good. Oh, come on. There it goes. Good. So we progressed time a little bit. I didn't feel like waiting any longer. And now we have even more liquid manure, so probably next time around we'll be able to get that done. So what I'm going to do is set this guy on his way, like so. And what I'll do is I'll hop into the Ford, and we'll get him set up as well. And is he still attached? Yes, he is. So we need to drive all the way around, and we'll hook up to the quarry wagon, and we'll use the quarry wagon as their unloading vehicle, I guess we can call it. Perfect, look at that. Excellent. So let's just reset the course, and what is this course called I'm looking for? Unload. There we are. So that'll give us a little bit of silage, a little bit of canola to work with as well. Now it won't be an amazing yield because we didn't get a chance to fertilize the whole field. Do this, combine, no, Lexion, automatic, there we go. So he will unload this combine. Good. So now we have a little bit of income coming in from our cows. It looks like this is good. So let's continue on here. So this is what I was talking about before with this guy having grass on grass, basically. So now the grass is all grown, but we have grass underneath still that we need to get rid of, basically. So if I cut the grass, it'll just put more grass on top of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up this truck, and then I'm going to take another truckload down to the BGA, and I think at that point it should be okay. We should be fine for I don't know what you're going to say, fill levels, I guess is what I want to say. Perfect. It's going to drive through these trees, apparently. There we go. It's crazy how you can drive through stuff in this map. I'm pretty, like, some trees, like, let's see. I think pretty sure this tree you can drive through. Yeah. Some of them you can and some of them you can't, so you kind of have to keep an eye out for which one's which. So it's actually kind of funny because you have to try and, it's like gambling, basically. So if you're not sure, you might be like, okay, can you go into this tree? Can you not go into this tree? So sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So it makes me laugh a little bit. Because, yeah, you really got to try and figure out which one's which. So now we have 58 pigs. Wow, that's what happens when you fast forward this game overnight, basically. 58 pigs, and they have 40,000 liters of liquid manure, which is good. So the more pigs we have, the better it is, because they produce more liquid manure, and they do have quite a bit of solid manure as well now. They have 50,000 liters of solid manure, but our cows have only produced 2,431 liters of liquid manure. I don't know. It seems like the cows would probably make more liquid manure than the pigs, but I'm not an expert. Not by any means. Good. So we're at 25%. So another 75% to go. And I don't know. It said the mixing plant's full, so that means it has about 50,000 liters of total mixed rations. But I don't know how full the other tanks are. Didn't say they were empty yet, but it didn't say they were full either, so. It only said the mixing tank's full, so that just means there's a full load of total mixed rations, which is 50, it might be 50,000, I think, on that one. Maybe less, or maybe more, I don't know. Because on the Serbian farm, for example, it was 100,000 liters it held. So maybe this one holds 100,000 liters as well. I don't know. That's going to be interesting, actually. Alright. Let's go check in our combine. It's doing not too bad. How many liters does he have? Not too bad. 3,000 liters almost. It's not terrible. So remember, this is the part that was all fertilized. the other part. Apparently my video decided to cut out, so if there's a weird cut, that's the reason why. Wow, that's weird. I don't know why that happened. Maybe I hit the Windows button by accident. That's possible. My hand was hovering around there, so. Oh well. These things happen. So if there is a weird cut, that is the reason why. That's funny. Now I need to splice these videos together. I hardly ever do stuff like that. Just because when I produce, because I make a video a day basically, I just don't want to fiddle around with rendering videos more than I have to basically. Because that does take extra time. And if I were to do something like that, I definitely would not be able to do a video a day. I would have to do like, I don't know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or, you know, just the weekend or something. Because I just wouldn't have enough time to render videos and add fancy effects and stuff like that, as well as making the video itself, so. Oh well, now I need to keep track of which video that is. Huh. The woes of recording videos. It's not really that bad, it's just, I just don't do it very often, so I guess that's why it seems like so much more than normal. But it's really something pretty easy to do. Drag and drop for the most part, actually. These days video editing's become a lot easier than it used to. Like, think about back in the old days with film strips and how they actually had to manually, like, they had to manually cut film and splice it together. Now you just, you know, drag and drop everything and it's easy as heck. Those were the days. I think there's even a song called that. Those were the days. I don't know it well enough to start singing it, and I'm not much of a singer, so I'm not even going to try. Some people might have gone there, but not me, so. Yeah, I must have hit the Windows button, and that's what actually happened. Oh man. All right, so our combine is well on the way, and got a couple things going on. Not too much though. This is what the early stages are like usually, because you can only do so much all at once because you have limited number. Because right now we only have 2 tractors. And they're both in use. So this one right here is obviously doing the foraging, and I am driving the truck. So I think I don't think there's any vehicle that's not in use basically, in some way, shape, or form. Which does make it efficient, I suppose, but we're definitely going to need to get those mixed rations. So what I think I'll do is I'll take this 30,000 liters there, just because I'm not sure how much they actually use to make the that oh my goodness, I'm not sure how much it used to make the total TMR basically. So it may have used 50,000 liters, it may have used less, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out momentarily, I guess. Alright, so where are we heading here? We're heading south, and oh, there's our turn right there. Don't hit the sign. Whew. Can't see any cars because my mirrors don't work. Oh man, I do like this farm. Like I can't believe how much detail is in this farm. Like this and Lomerheim are both super detailed farms. Like the amount of stuff you get that is involved. Like I realize there's some actual buildings you can walk into and look around. Like it's not very. In terms of interior, it's not very pretty, but the fact that you can do that alone is amazing. Because you can never do that on most maps. Like, I think that these are the only 2 maps I've ever seen something like that, where you can actually go inside the buildings and whatnot. And, well, yeah, I guess that really is. I don't want to put that there. I want to drop it off in the grass place, which is right here. Perfect. I'm pretty sure it should accept 30,000 liters. I imagine it probably used just that much, about that much for mixing. And while it's doing that, let's go check the information on the side here and see what it says. What do we got here? Hey, 50% silage. Yeah, we're gonna need some more silage. Gonna need some more silage in there. Okay, well, that's good to know. So that is empty now. This is good. Let's take off the tarp and get some mixed rations. Oh, I didn't check how much it was. how big is it? 100,000 liters. I'm gonna guess 100,000 liters because that's what it normally is. But it didn't. It was there. Yeah, 100,000. It was there. I saw it, but I didn't see it. I don't know if you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. Where it's like one of those situations where you see it, but it just doesn't register. So kind of annoying when that happens, but it happens from time to time. Not much can be done about that. Alright. So, this will bring our cows up to 100% productivity. And we could give some to our pigs as well. I don't know how... I don't know if it'll be 10% for them or if it'll be more. Because for our cows, it gives us 20% productivity. So, I suppose we would get 20% productivity from our pigs as well if we were to do it, but I'm not 100% on that. There's the bale elevator for bales, which is kind of cool. Alright, no cars are coming, good. Let's book it. So we give this to our cows, and that'll bring up their productivity for milk as well, because we actually did make a little bit of money there with our cows, which is good. Because that is a good sign that we are making money. Because you don't always make money in this game if you're not being careful, I suppose. Alright, where is our exit? Oh, it's up here still. Can you go straight along here? Looks like you can, actually. Let's just... Oh, it's this right here. Thought this was a bigger road up here or something that went somewhere interesting, but it's just this. Oh well. And I think this is our stop. Yes. Lots of signs. As long as you read them correctly, understand German, you'll probably be fine, I think. Alright, let's go give this to our cows. That'll bring the productivity up, and that will be awesome. Then they'll start producing more milk, and we can make some more money from them, because it is not easy to make money when you don't have productive cows. Alright, here is our stop. Gonna start hearing cows in a second here. There we go. And I have a feeling they'll probably take all of this mixed rations. Yeah, 2 days already. Not even 3 days yet. Jeez, 3 days, there we go. Is it gonna go up to 5 days? Probably not. No. Ah well, that'll be enough to keep them going for a while. So, they'll be at 100% productivity once again, which is excellent. So as you saw at the BGA, from our mixing plant, we are going to need some more silage eventually as well. That means that we may put some of this grass in the silage. Not sure yet. There we go. Perfect. So that's the advantage of having a course play. He just stands there and waits for us to return. And then once we're back, we're like, hey, we're back. Let's rock. That's one of the nice things about it. Although, with a more realistic mod, you know, doesn't play nice. I remember I used the Krone Big X, I think it was called, and I was trying to use course play with that, the big mower basically. I was trying to use course play with a more realistic version of it. Yeah, it didn't work out very well. It's the backing up and going forward, just because the way there's like a roll, it rolls back and it rolls forward, so there's a bit of a problem, I suppose. But the new version of course play is supposed to fix that. So they say, at least. I guess we'll have to wait. I know Caravera tried out the new course play and had some difficulties with it. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not they get it to work properly or not. That's perfect. Perfect. And is he really going to go turn like that? And that tree, you can... Why is he doing... I don't know why he's doing a huge circle like that. That's probably the most inefficient way of turning, I guess. Maybe it's the more efficient, or most efficient, sorry. just seems slightly unlikely, but it is working, so that's good. Alright, perfect. Look at that. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll stop the episode there for now, folks, so you don't have to see me going up down the field more. It's almost done anyways, so what I'll do is I'll finish with the rest of this hay here, and then what we'll do is we're almost done here too, actually. We're about halfway now. It's not too bad. How much canola do we get? I didn't look. Where are we here? Nope, nope. Sheep, pigs, straw, manure, canola. Okay, we haven't put any canola in the... So this guy has almost 6,000 liters of canola. So what that means is we'll probably get, I'm guessing, around 12,000 liters of canola off this field. Probably less, actually, because we only fertilized half of it. So it's going to be annoying. And there's still great demand for canola. Somehow I doubt it. For barley, and what's coming up, grass and barley's right now. Grass. It looks like grass and hay are coming up, so we could capitalize on that. But that is a little cheaty, maybe just a little bit. Some people, I'm sure, are gonna feel that way. Other people would be like, yeah, sure, go for it. So here's our solid manure. I wonder if we can I put this manure over here. It looks like you can, actually, just based on the way it is. And we actually could try that. And I think this is for the solid manure, but I'm not sure. Does it say how much solid manure we have? Yeah, 1%. Interesting. You might be able to put more manure in here from the pigs. I'm not sure, actually. I'll have to test that out, I guess. Alright, so that's it for today, folks. I'll have to splice these two videos together, which is fine. But I need to remember to do it. That's the hard part. Alright, so my name is Ian Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, and we're playing on the Bayern Farm. Catch you guys later.